Okay. I was doing things, except I don't know what the heck I was doing, so I don't think it matters. Actually, I kind of need that to stay open. Okay. Vsync 10. Okay. Episode 4. Yeah, episode 4 of the NyfenCore SMP. You know, I'm not really the most active person on this SMP. I keep forgetting that I have to shift. I don't really necessarily enjoy playing by myself, but then again, playing by myself is fun sometimes. I haven't actually done an episode by myself yet anyway. I don't know. It's just like whenever we're on the SMP and we feel like we're going to be on the SMP for more than like 5 minutes, I just start recording. So that's basically how the first 3 episodes, or you know, episode 2 and 3 came to be, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I have a ton of these mending books. I completely forgot. Well, that'll be useful. All right. I've got an arched loaded crossbow. Let's just say loaded crossbow. I guess that's what it would be. Yeah, Noah gave me 2 shulker boxes last episode. Those 3 diamonds are mine. So, yeah, hopefully, I know everyone's looking at my chest and they're like, oh my god, when will he organize his chests? Soon, I guess. I'm not really sure when. I just really want to get, you know, my armor better, more diamonds and stuff. I mean, I want to do some stuff, so let's see. I don't really have... I have, like, no iron. I could just go steal some iron from anyone else, but, like... Nah, that's not the way to go. And I can't put, like, anything in here. I guess I can put the apples in there, but... Yeah, let's just start a new chest. I have any more torches? No. I don't use crossbows in this game. Like I know they're like they're good, but I just never use them. I'm not really too sure as to why. Anyway, I'm not really worried about food at all because we basically have like an infinite source of food. So I don't really need that. Okay, I guess I can just go and like yeah, I don't know. Not really sure which direction I want to go. I don't want to go down like in that mine again. I kind of want to find more of a natural cave. And again, I'm not really too worried about getting lost. I might want to put this lapis away though, in case I do end up dying in some kind of miraculous way, and I don't want to lose all the lapis. So let's see. I got power 2. Mending. Okay, so we can literally just, like, mine forever. So this is... We're going south. Going down south so we can meet some more racists. Don't you guys know that's where all the racists live? Maybe, like, 200 years ago? I don't know. That's just one of those things where it's like, that could still be... I mean, that still could be true today. It's just, like, more... racist down south. I mean, there's racists everywhere. I don't know. Like, I'm basically just trying to say, I made a generalized statement. I'm just trying to clear it up by saying, I'm not really trying to say that all people in the South are racist. That's what I'm not trying to say. Like, I'm not trying to say that all people in the South are racist. Because I kind of thought that through, and I was like, okay, maybe I kind of generalized some people in the South. But, I mean, I don't see why we shouldn't kill these cows, because I do have a fire aspect sword. being the only one online on this SMP is kind of different for a change. Oh, there's a small cave here. I don't know how far this is gonna go. I don't even really have my shield on. I don't really want to dig down. I kind of want to find like a natural way down. Oh, and it's almost nighttime. I love how this SMP kind of got off to like a really rough start. That was like one of the reasons I like I'm not as active as the other SMP. Which was not, you guys don't really know too much about that SMP, but it wasn't really recorded. Maybe I can like upload some clips from that SMP one day, because that SMP was OP. Honestly, it was like disgusting how far we got in that game, or yeah, in that world, I should say. Like we had an Enderman grinder and everything. Like it would just like continuously spawn like a crap ton of Enderman, and we just get so many levels from it. I'm not even trying to fight these mobs. I'm not. Oh, there's an Enderman. I'm just like thinking back to like the old moments of that SMP. I can't exactly remember when we started it. It was definitely early last month, I think. Maybe like the end of like the very end of February. I have no idea. But in a month we got so far, like extremely far. You suck. You suck. You suck. I'm gonna go so far. Oh. Okay, this could be good. Let's just like... We're already really far down. We're at Y level 27 already, and I can see the... I can just barely... Wait. There it is. There's like a whole... Like an open area. I guess I could just do this. Oh, I got a cow's head. You know, it's funny because you think, like, oh, when there's a lot of zombies like this, there might be like a zombie spawner around, but then you go check and it's like, ah, there's no zombies, or there's no zombie spawner, or at least that's what me and my friends think. I'm not too sure about everyone else, but that's definitely one thing that me and my friends conclude. Like when there's a lot of like an abnormal amount of zombies. Like 4 or 5 coming from one like specific area or something. Yeah, I don't think there's a... I'm not used to having my pickaxe be this fast. Like I was playing... What was I? I was doing a hardcore yesterday, and I haven't really played like legit survival since then. So it's like... It's just really weird having like actually like fast but legit stuff, you know? It's really weird. I don't know if I'm gonna find anything down there. Except for obsidian. Which I don't necessarily need. Actually, like I don't really need, well, actually I might want to get it because yeah, we don't know where the nether portal is at our base. Yeah, let's just get this. Yeah, I see that. Like, I haven't even gotten as far as to Actually, I don't think I've been to the Nether, actually, like, ever. I've just been in the overworld, like, the whole time. I hope that didn't burn. No, it didn't. Yeah. Because, like, I simply just have not had a need to go to the Nether. Coca-Cola can is empty, and I'm gonna get angry. See, that's another thing with me is I'm not like the biggest fan of Coca-Cola. Like, it's okay now that I like drink it a lot because it's like the only soda we actually have in the house at the moment. But like, I don't know. Like, I'm always for something with flavor. That's why you'll never really see me drinking, like, water or something. Unless I feel, like, really healthy that day or something that I need to drink water. Or really unhealthy, I guess. All right. Like, I can just wake up and be like, you know what? I feel like a really healthy person today. And I'll start chugging a bottle of water or something. Like, I'm going to pretend like I am the healthiest person alive. Even though I'm not. I'm not the healthiest person alive, but I'm not unhealthy. I'm just... eh. Go away. I'm just like in the... I'm like between... Like right in between healthy and unhealthy. Like, I wouldn't really classify myself as extremely healthy, but I'm just kind of vibing. Ew, that's nasty. Ow. You suck. You suck. Ah. Oh, hi. Hey, buddy. Actually, I don't want him to blow me up, so I'm just gonna... So, I'm mining redstone, as you can see. And I have zero need for redstone. I don't need it at all. I could literally, like, look, I could... It didn't drop. Did it? I guess it did. I just didn't hear it drop in the lava. But, yeah, I dropped it. So, I'm getting it simply for the XP. One time, during, like, a casual hardcore, I ended up going for, like, a huge mining trip. And when I went on this mining trip, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get, like, all the lapis and the redstone and the emeralds that I found and stuff. And I ended up finishing that hardcore, like, you know, before we fought the dragon and everything, with 47 levels. Like, I kid you not. That was just, like, the craziest amount of levels I've gotten in a single hardcore playthrough, you know? This is scary. See? You can only do that when you're OP. Don't do it! Don't you die. Don't you die. Please. I love how I'm saying, please don't you die, but I'm not making an actual effort to try and save him or prevent him from dying. Oh. Did he die? Oh, he died. Okay. If you saw the particles, yeah, that man is dead. What else just died? Did a bat fly in a lava or something? Just make this jump because it's easier. It's redstone. See, I won't like make a huge effort to go after redstone, but if I see it like while I'm mining like down here, for example, or something, I'll go for it, I guess. Bye. Bye. Excuse me. Go into okay. Goodbye. Oh my god, they suck. No. Get into lava. Oh my god. I can't, like, hit them in the lava at all. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh my god. What the heck? I hit him so far back, and he's just like, nope, I'm not falling in the lava today. Like, why wasn't it that easy, huh? It could not have just been that easy. That was like the dumbest thing ever. They take no, like, they take KV, but they don't. There's no effect to them taking that much KV. Excuse you. Excuse you. Oh, okay. So when I try to hit him in the lava, it doesn't work. I'm just gonna... Thank you. So when I try to hit him in the lava, it doesn't work, but they can just walk into lava on their own. Yeah, that's good game design. Oh, hi. Later, Nick. Ooh, you're a special boy. Now you're a dead boy. The boy is dead. Get out of the water. There's a path this way. Maybe it will give me fortune. I don't feel like making the effort to go all the way that way. Okay, that's stable. Hey, buddy. I can't wait until that point. Oh no, I'm going to die to lava. Oh well. I can't wait till that point to where we're practically just invincible against literally anything. Maybe fall damage is not one of those things, but it might be. It depends. See, I already know I'm like not invincible to creepers. But then again, We aren't actually on hard. We're playing on normal, which is like, I don't know. It's not difficult. It's just not that hard. Might as well just be called Easy 2. Easy the sequel. Oh, I did need iron, didn't I? Oh, that's interesting, because I forgot about that. I'm down here walking right past iron, like I don't need it, and I just did not realize that I actually do kind of need it. I saw that creeper, by the way. Come here, nerd. You suck. Oh, look at those creepers up there just ready to drop down and insta explode. That's very okay. Well, that one didn't because I wasn't already aggroed on it. Look at this guy. Kaboosh. Oh, he dipped his toe in a lava and he just fell and died. All right, let's how far down are we? Okay, we're on 12, so we can just start strip mining this way, I guess. I wasn't really trying to strip mine. I was kind of trying to find diamonds naturally, but I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Let's just get all this for the levels. And for the fact that we might actually need coal for torches, I guess. I don't really know about smelting anything. Hey. Hey, how are you? Was it going this way? Okay, well. Okay, well. I might just cut that direction short and go this way. See, if I'm in a situation like this where I just kind of find it, I'll mine it up because levels. Except, you know, I'm not getting out of it because mending. Hi. I was in here before, wasn't I? Eh. If I wake up, don't make the money, that's a sad day. Let's see if I can get some music on or something. To fill the silence. Because mining is one of those, it's one of those tasks where it's like, I don't really have that much to say. So, yeah. There we go. Now I can start getting the levels. Whoa. Yeah, that's good. I guess maybe just down a little. I was waiting for the bass to drop in that song. Or just for the drop in general of that song, and I didn't really get it by the time I tabbed back in. Wait for the water to fall. If anyone's like wondering where I get the music that I have, like where I get it from, I have a I don't have, but there's a playlist on iTunes that it's completely free. It's just by, you know, like the guy, what is his name? Chilled Cow on YouTube. Yeah, he has that playlist. And it's just relaxing songs. I use those for my streams and stuff as well, since most of those don't get me muted audio. There was like one song that got me muted audio on my VODs. But, you know, most of the time I don't really care too much about muted audio, since like I end up downloading my VODs like instantly. Like after I'm done streaming, like I start the download like right after. Yeah, it has like it's like a playlist of like 200 songs that are just chill music, I guess. Like, let's explore this a little bit. Oh, this is a mine shaft. All right. What's on my sword? Sharp 1. Eh. I guess it won't be too bad if I lose it. Oh, okay. Oh boy, we got the mine shaft chest. That wasn't really that useful. It's so great. I had to fix my computer. I have no idea. I legitimately have no idea if I said this already just during this. But I'm running off a laptop, right? The Acer Predator Helios 300 to be specific, which is a pretty good laptop. Let's see. It's got a Core i7 8750H with GTX 1060 and 16 gigs of RAM, which is really, really good. Well, I mean, maybe like 2 years ago, but it's either way, it's really good for what I do anyways, which is mostly play Minecraft. I do play some other games other than Minecraft, so I'm not like some kind of Minecraft addict or something, or addict, not addict, but you know, if for Acer Predator Helios 300 owners and people who just generally know about the laptop itself, it's kind of known for overheating a lot and having like thermal throttling issues. And I had to fix that issue today. Ooh, diamonds, finally. I had to fix that issue today. I literally had to do the act of taking my laptop apart and like removing the thermal paste that was like already applied and reapplying it, because the thermal paste that was already on there was like, it was just applied so incorrectly, and I was so mad when I saw it, because I know how to apply thermal paste like on a CPU. And just to open up a laptop and see that, it was like, oh, are you kidding me? Like, this is pathetic. It's crazy when a 16-year-old who hasn't necessarily fully built a computer yet can apply thermal paste better than a big name company. It's just kind of baffling, to be honest. I found more diamonds, by the way. I saw those. What kind of was that a music disc? 13. I mean, I don't see why I shouldn't take it, but it was really funny. I saw it. I was like, I knew what to expect when I opened it. Like when I lifted up the heatsink and saw was going to see the thermal paste. I knew exactly what I was gonna see, and I saw it and I was like, yep, that makes sense. So okay, what I mean by overheating is that like the CPU temperatures would get to like 90 to 95 degrees Celsius while doing like really simple things and tasks like what I'm doing right now, like playing Minecraft and recording. Like it would, if I hadn't done that today, my CPU temperatures would be like through the roof, literally. And the thing about that is that if it were to go like way above that, it would be like, hey, your computer ran into a problem, or your computer is like really hot. It would tell you that, and it would like blue screen your computer basically. Never did that to me, thankfully. This computer has blue screened on me though, once. And I don't know if it was necessarily an issue by me or just some random occurrence. I don't know why I felt like genuinely scared right there to fight those creepers. Like I just walked in and it was like, oh geez. Cause like I know now like not to like, or what's a virus and what's not a virus to download, because back then it was just like I downloaded anything. I had a recording. I think I have a video up on like one of my very, very old channels of me. It was a tutorial on like how to get Kodi on iOS or something. If you know, you might have seen it. It ended up getting like 4,000 views or something like that, and I was like, whoa, this is the most popular video I've ever made, because I was like, tutorials are easy views basically. And to an extent they kind of were. If it was like if the demand was high for like whatever you're doing in that tutorial, then of course you're gonna get a lot of views on it. I mean, that's just kind of how it works. I dug into diamonds. Like how to get Kodi on iOS. Kodi, if you don't know what Kodi is an application that will allow you to download repositories, so you can download, stream and watch movies and TV shows as well as do like a couple other things with it. But that's that's like its main purpose and what it was good for. And actually, I ended up. Oh my gosh, more diamonds! I ended up trying to mod a couple of like TV boxes. I don't know. They're like these really small, like really small boxes, like that run off like Android. That had Cody on them, and I was able to like crack them and put Cody on them and everything. And I was gonna start selling those since those boxes aren't really that expensive. And like it was all my uncle's idea, since me and my uncle are kind of like the tech wizards of the family. And he was like, "Hey, take this box. Take this little TV Android cable box thing, right?" And I was like, "Okay, what's on it?" And he said, "It's called Cody." And I was like, "What the heck are you talking about? What is Cody? You mean like my best friend Cody?" Because I had a best friend. His name was Cody at the time. And he's like, no, it's an application where you can watch like TV shows and movies for free. And I was like, what? No way. I think I was like what, 12 or 13 at the time of him telling me this. And now I don't really use that service because I have Hulu, and it's like I'm not necessarily the one who's paying for Hulu. So I have Hulu and Netflix actually. So yeah, he told me about this, and I was like, you know what, take this box and hook it up, see what you can do with it. And I was like, all right, cool. So I did it. I hooked it up. I took it home first. Like I hooked it up, and I was like, this is probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Like, especially because there were so many different sources of TV shows and movies, and it wasn't even just TV shows and movies. Like, not to say that I went through this stuff. Like, there was like even like porn outlets and stuff, to where you can legit like watch pornography through on that thing, just through a couple of simple repositories. And it was like, that's really fucking cool. Like, there was anime on there too. There was like specific ones just for anime, and I was like, what in the world? Like, how do you find stuff like this, to be completely honest? So my uncle like started telling me more about it, and like how to get like different repositories and sources on there and stuff. Ow. Where did you come from? I heard you, but where did you come from? So he told me how. I was like, he gave me an idea of what if you literally bought these boxes. I have one like around actually, so I can probably look it up and see what model it is, so I can buy more and start cracking them. Become some kind of a business, you know? And he gave me the idea. It was like, what if you did all this? So you bought the boxes, and then you put all these sources on it, and then you sold them to people, because, you know, people, it's like they're not gonna know how to do it unless they look it up themselves. I thought that was a creeper, but it was a crackling of the song. They're not gonna know how to do it themselves. They're gonna have to like want someone else to do it, or they're going to look up a tutorial on how to do it, and they're probably, or you know, they're gonna look up a tutorial on how to do it, or they're gonna want someone else to do it. So it's probably gonna be the latter. So if they want someone else to do it, why not me do it, and why not make a small profit off of it in the process? Because modding things is definitely something I enjoy. And the best part is that modding these little TV boxes is that like it doesn't even require that much effort at all. But yet people still won't do it themselves. But you know, somebody has to do it, so it's gonna be me. So I did it. I like went around my neighborhood at the time, And I lived in like a apartment kind of condo area, so we all had these houses or these apartments, and I went around and was asking like, yeah, hey, how are you? You know, being all professional and everything. Would you like to buy this cable box? And it's like you can watch free TV shows and movies and stuff on it. And everybody was like, yeah, what's the price? And I was very money hungry child. So I was like, $85. And then everyone was like, I don't really have the money for that. On top of that, my timing was really kind of horrible as well because it was, you know, around Christmas season. And, you know, obviously, if it's around Christmas season, you're going to want to buy like gifts and stuff for your loved ones, your kids and stuff like that, especially if they have kids because, you know, kids might want the bigger things, more, you know, expensive things to say. So basically, everybody's pockets were empty, reasonably. And I don't really know. I never really went back on trying to sell those boxes, but now that I think about it, it's not really too much of a bad idea to see if I can like make a quick buck off of it. Maybe start some sort of like small business, not business, you know what I'm saying? So people can have a good experience with these kind of TV cable boxes and then like tell their friends about it. And it's like, yo, this little 16-year-old came into my house and knocked on my door and he said, hey, you want this little box? And I said, yeah, what's on it? He said, you can watch TV shows and movies and stuff for free. And I was like, what? How'd I do that? And I said, there's this application. It's called Cody. Or he said, there's this application. It's called Cody. And it's like, and he started explaining what it does and how to do it. And he's like, I said, how do I get it? And the little dude said, well, it's already installed. I already did that for you. So basically all you have to do is just take it from me and then, or well, not take it from me. That would theft. But all you have to do is buy it from me for not too much money and then plug it in and then you're basically good to go. And then I was like, what? You know, it'd be something like that. And I'd be like, be sure to tell your friends about it if you think they'd be interested. And they'd be like, oh yeah, most certainly. And then the next thing you know, it's like I have like a few people wanting to buy these boxes from me because they heard from that one guy. That's why sharing things is such a great concept and a great action. Oh my god. But right now, like, I don't really know what I'm focused on, to be honest, because that whole thing with the Cody boxes, it was cool. It is cool still, but they might be a bit obsolete. I don't know. And my uncle was talking about if you can get that Cody stuff on there to not be like such, like to not have it be such a janky system, you can lock it to where only I can edit it, or I can make some sort of software to where if people are trying to go to like a different website or something, it'll block them from doing so. And I was like, you know, that might actually be a cool idea because, you know, if you make a product, you're not going to want people to mod it. I mean, how do you think Nintendo feels, to be completely honest? Like, when people started modding the 3DS, I don't know if they've modded the Switch yet, but like the Wii U and everything, you can bet they were like really furious. Excuse me. And they started releasing like hotfix upon hotfix just to get rid of these modders and the people like modding their systems and everything. But it's the best thing for console modders to, or it's like the best thing ever when Nintendo stops supporting a console. Like, they stopped supporting the 3DS recently. Like, they're not making games for that thing anymore. Why? Because that thing is old. That thing is old and outdated, and that thing came out in, like, 2011. So, if you expected new, fantastic games to come out on it, then you are dead wrong. Got a special surprise for you. It's hot nothing. Yeah, there's no new games coming out on that thing. But when, like, console modders get happy when they stop supporting it, because there's going to be less and less updates for the system that will, like, fix their modification methods. Get away from me. Why? What are you? Oh, that's a very interesting creature. I'm not going to lie to you. I was actually kind of scared. I was like, what is that creature approaching me? What kind of head did he have? Excuse you. Yeah, please go away. A bat's head? Okay. So a bat died, dropped its head, and a zombie picked it up. What are the chances of that like naturally happening? So yeah, there's gonna be like less and less updates coming out for the now unsupported system. And everyone in the modding community is like, yes, finally. But also kind of sad because they're not going to be able to, or it takes away less of a, it takes away a little bit of purpose to actually modding an unsupported system. So it's kind of like bittersweet. Like the 3DS, for example. If you mod your 3DS, you can get games for free. You can, like, make your own custom themes and stuff, which I've done both of. But it gets boring because all the games that you're going to get for free are outdated, and they probably already have, like, a new iteration of them. Like Animal Crossing New Leaf. If you want that for free, go ahead and get it. But I don't know if you know, but, like, a week and a half ago, Animal Crossing New Horizons came out for the Nintendo Switch. So, like, there's legit no real point. Like, I've always wanted to get Smash for free, like Smash Brothers, like Smash 4. I think it was Smash 4. Yeah. Like the one for the 3DS and the Wii U, Smash 4. I always wanted to get it for free. But I was never able to because of financial issues. And now it's like, once our financial issues kind of go away, we can get it, but Smash Ultimate is out, and it's just like there's no point in going all the way back. You see what I mean? There's no point. So if a console's outdated, or if a console is going to lose its support, then it's like, I don't know. There needs to be a purpose to modding it, really. But a lot of things now, along with that, is that it's like it's just expected that you have it, like that you've modded at least one Nintendo console, because like almost every Nintendo console out there is moddable. I think even the GameCube is moddable, or I'm gonna say able to be modded. Moddable doesn't sound right, even though I may be completely correct on saying moddable, but yeah, I think you can like mod the GameCube to get it to run like homebrew games and stuff. The Wii was obviously moddable, able to be modded. The Wii U, I need iron. The 3DS, the Nintendo DS, and the Nintendo DSi, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure about the Nintendo DSi, because the Nintendo DSi is one of the DSs that I never owned. I owned the DS Lite. I owned the 3DS. Never the DSi though, because again, financial issues. But you know, that stuff, that kind of stuff just happens. I remember I got the DS Lite when I was like 7, and it was white. It was a white DS Lite. I got a couple games with it, like Sonic Rush, New Super Mario Brothers DS. I don't even think they had DS. I think it was just New Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, because that was the beginning of the New Super Mario Brothers series. Like that. It's kind of weird to say the first game in a series is the best one, because it is. I mean, if you New Super Mario Brothers on the DS was just, it was challenging. It was new, it was different, and it was a huge hit. And then New Super Mario Brothers Wii came out, and it's like, okay, this is pretty good. I think New Super Mario Brothers Wii might definitely be one of my favorites. But then we get to New Super Mario Brothers 2, which I'm pretty sure that was the next one, which is a game I've played all the way through 8 times since I got it, like the day it came out. And that comes out, and it's kind of worse compared to the previous 2 versions. It's like, what? New hardware, new system, new everything, but the game is worse? I'm not sure about that. Okay. Literally, they had tons of time to make the game better, basically. Had tons of time to make it better because 3DS came out in, like, late 2011. Like, was it November 2011? Yeah. And I got it, like, that Christmas. Yeah, there was those 2 types of people. You either got it when it came out or, like, the upcoming holiday. But I got it on that upcoming holiday, which was Christmas. And then I'm pretty sure New Super Mario Brothers came out, or New Super Mario Brothers 2 came out on August 9th, 2012. It was in 2012, and it was in August, but I think it was August 9th. Which is a huge gap of time for them to develop a decent New Super Mario Brothers game. Like, New Super Mario Brothers compared to New Super Mario Brothers 2 was like, New Super Mario Brothers 2 is kind of dog shit compared to New Super Mario Brothers. But not to say that New Super Mario Brothers 2 was bad at all. It was a good game. Like, I liked the idea of coins, or the game revolving around coins and gold and getting lots of all those things. I thought it was cool. But, you know, they could have definitely done more with it, but I liked the new item that they added, which was the golden fire flower. So, like, basically anything you touched with that fire flower, like the golden fireballs would turn into gold coins, and yeah, that was cool. That was a cool idea, but they definitely could have done more with it. I think it's like after you collect like 1 million coins or something like that, you get like a golden Mario Tanuki statue or something on the title screen. And it's like, yeah, is that really worth it though? Like, I just literally played this game all the way through and got 1 million coins, and it gives me a aesthetic. Like, that's not really worth it. Maybe like a different, like maybe like a secret world or something that I could have unlocked. That would have been cool. This is a big, this is a thick ravine. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Lava kind of spread out of nowhere because it generated chunks. Yeah, the New Super Mario Brothers 2 could have been better by a long shot, but it was good while it lasted. I'll say that. Why did I go sideways? I didn't even mean to go sideways. And then, you know, New Super Mario Brothers U, New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called for the Nintendo Switch. Trash. I mean, I guess I can say that for New Super Mario Brothers U for like the Wii U. But then again, the deluxe version for the Switch is literally just the same game, which makes it even worse if you think about it, because they have all this time while the Wii U's lifespan is, or the Wii U is still living. The thing is dead now. To make a better Mario game, you know, considering the fact that the Wii U sales were feedback from the Wii U overall was just really, really bad. And that's one thing I don't like. It's like the Wii U had so much potential, but it did start off a couple of new things, like with its hardware capabilities. We did see the start of Mario Kart 8, and I was so excited for Mario Kart 8. But again, it was during the time of financial issues where I never got to see Mario Kart 8. Like, I got to see videos of it, but I never got to actually ever play it. I don't think I played Mario Kart 8 until 2014 rolled around, and I'm pretty sure that's when it came out. Hang on, let me see. Like, it was like 2 years or so after the game actually came out. Hang on. Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8, yeah, okay, so it released in 2014, May 29th, 2014. I don't know if I got to play it until like a year or two afterwards. And I thought it's a good game. It's good Mario Kart game. It looks fucking fabulous because, you know, Wii U console, good graphics. And then, you know, the Wii U kind of died out around 2015 maybe. Like, they stopped making games for it. I'm pretty sure the Nintendo 3DS lived longer than the Wii U did, which is pathetic, since I feel like, I don't know, that because of its hardware, the Wii U was kind of better than the 3DS, but the 3D feature was definitely a thing that that made people stay around. And then they released the new Nintendo 3DS, which had way better hardware. It can like actually run most games at 60 FPS on the console, like Mario Kart Wii, New Super Mario Brothers 2, a couple other games like A Link Between Worlds, a Zelda game that can run at 60 FPS. But, you know, by the time they started releasing it, the new Nintendo 3DS, the 3DS was already kind of dying anyway. Finally, more diamonds. It was kind of dying, but it was still alive. So, and of course, the new Nintendo 3DS, along with its release, like, gave us some new Nintendo 3DS exclusive titles. So you can only play that title if you have that console, like the new Nintendo 3DS. Like Minecraft, they finally had ported Minecraft onto new Nintendo 3DS. When did that come out? Minecraft new Nintendo 3DS edition, released 2017. Wow. Oh wow, that's actually quite recent. I thought it released like 2016, not 2017. And it was at the end of 2017 as well. It was September 2017, which is around the time where I still had a 2DS because my 3DS was broken. And everybody was like, okay, it's all right. It's all right. Because, you know, such a tiny console, the 3DS was, didn't really have the greatest hardware to run Minecraft like I'm running Minecraft like right now. You know, like full HD, you know, obviously it had to be reduced to like 240p, and, you know, graphics turned like all the way down. But even with that, it could barely hit 30 FPS half the time. Since like I bought my new Nintendo 3DS with Minecraft and a couple other games, and a Nintendo eShop card. Yeah, the new Nintendo 3DS Galaxy Edition was like $120 just by itself. I ended up walking out of there spending like $289 because the guy at the GameStop would just not stop going on about, hey, you can do this and this and this, you can get this and this, and I ended up getting like a Call of Duty Modern Warfare poster out of it. I ended up getting like a pre-order on Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Actually, I think I already had one before when that game was first announced, and yeah. But yeah, they had some exclusive titles. Hardware was better. It was definitely better. But after Minecraft 3DS edition came out, there was just a serious decline in the 3DS. Like game releases, people weren't really talking about it too much since no really big titles were coming out on that thing anymore. I think Minecraft was like the last really big one to come out. I have 35 diamonds. Okay. And it's honestly sad to see the 3DS go like that, to see it die. Because it's a console that I legitimately grew up with. Like, I never didn't have a 3DS. Like, the Aqua Blue one lasted until, like, 2015, I think. And then, I was kind of, like, without it. Or, it still worked, but the screen was kind of messed up because I always had it in my book bag, and I would take it to school and play it, like, on the bus. Because I rode the bus back then. Now I walk to school, but... And it was like, I guess it would get thrown around a lot in that book bag. Or it was something to that extent. Maybe it was a heating issue. It just got really hot and it started messing up the screen. So that broke on it. Also, I couldn't charge it normally by, like, plugging it in. Since one of the little prongs inside of the charger port on the system was broken. So I had to literally take the battery out of the back side of the system and put it into a charger, like a specific battery charger, not for the 3DS because they didn't make those. You don't expect that to happen. So Nintendo is not prepared for that situation. So yeah, you got to go and buy a third-party product, and of course I couldn't buy it myself. See, if I had that issue today, I would buy it myself, but I just didn't really have the access to, so I had to ask my aunt to get it for me, and she did, and I was like, oh my god, and I went to test it, and it worked like a dream. But, every time you remove the battery in a 3DS, the data's kind of reset. It's reset. So the date and time would be reset to default. So it would be like January 1st, 2012, every time you put the battery back in. Because, it was the Aqua Blue system, and I got it on Christmas. So that's like the default time, I guess. I don't know. It came out around that 2012 timeline anyway. January 1st is kind of like the default date. So it's like you put the battery back in. It's like, let's start from the beginning, which is January 1st. The 3DS defaults never really saw anything past 2012 or, before 2011. So, yeah. That happened. It lasted for a little bit longer, then the screen messed up, and then I just kind of gave up on it. I had to get a 2DS with my Christmas money. I don't think it was Christmas. I think it was my No. It was either my Christmas or my birthday money, but I ended up getting a Nintendo 2DS. And it was it was the cheapest thing I've ever bought at GameStop, to be completely honest. Like the cheapest console I've ever bought at GameStop. It was like it was $79. And it came with Mario Kart 7 like pre-installed on it. And I was like, "Oh my god, okay, cool." So, we're doing this now. and I had that until last year because the 2DS didn't have any issues with it. It worked fine, but I was like, I really miss that 3D aspect of playing, of playing with these games. So last summer, I ended up getting a job at my school, actually, because it was like it's the one place where I really felt comfortable since I was working with my friends, and the pay was pretty good. And I ended up going in, you know, that whole thing with the GameStop guy kept going on, making me spend like almost $300. And I got the new Nintendo 3DS XL, the Galaxy version. And that thing still works. And I was like, I don't know why I never did. I just didn't know it was necessarily possible. So I decided to mod the thing. I modded the new 3DS. I got a bunch of games on it. I had already had like a crap ton of Nintendo 3DS games anyway, but I was like, you know, there's some games I never got to play, even in 2019. Like at the point where Minecraft 3DS edition was already like a year and a half old. Like there was still some games I never got to experience. Like I never got to experience Smash 4 because I didn't get it for my Wii U because of financial issues. I never got to what was another? I never got to play Mario Maker for the 3DS. That like Mario Maker for the 3DS was actually like the first one that I ended up getting, or the first Mario Maker game I ever like actually played. And Mario Maker 1 came out for the Wii U, I want to say. You know, that Super Mario Maker was like one of those games where it's like, what if you wanted to make your own Mario levels in like your own kind of format and have the levels be absolutely crazy? And Nintendo was like, all right, say no more. And they released Mario Maker, and it was like the biggest internet thing, like the biggest YouTube thing of all time. Like everywhere you go, you would see Mario Maker. And then we heard about Mario Maker 2. I have no idea if they're going to make a 3. I don't know if they're even going to release a new Nintendo console anytime soon. And if they did release a new Nintendo console, I'm not sure what its gimmick would be. Because, you know, obviously the Nintendo Switch has its Joy-Cons. The Wii U had the little gamepad. The 3DS had its, you know, ability to play games in 3D. Let's see. The DS was a dual screen system. One screen was a touch screen. The other one was just a regular screen. The Wii obviously had its little remote, and it had motion controlled games, which was epic. It was like the start of a freaking revolution with that thing. And they tried to do that before, that's the thing, but, you know, it just didn't work out that well. What else? Before the GameCube, I don't know. The GameCube, I guess it was a gimmick with the actual console itself. Since the console was literally shaped like a cube. Let's see. We're gonna go back. The Nintendo 64. It was the beginning of 3D games for Nintendo. The Super Nintendo is literally just a Nintendo Entertainment System with better graphics and better hardware. And the Nintendo Entertainment System itself was the beginning of it, like, or not the beginning of it, but it was a step up from what it had before. I don't want to say its predecessor, since there really was no predecessor. It wasn't really a predecessor of anything. So, back to my original statement. If Nintendo did release a new console, I'm not exactly sure what its gimmick would be. since they do have a lot of gimmicks. But, you know, Nintendo, if you're like a multi-million-dollar company, then like you're going to come up with, there's going to be some kind of idea, or you turn to I'm just all tabbed out of Minecraft. You turn to your player base. You know, the people that use the console. You know, Nintendo of America is very huge. Nintendo itself is very, very huge. So anyone can give ideas. You know, people are already like drawing concept art for the next Nintendo console, and even they might not even know what it might what it might be. Just to make concept art, I guess. But that was from my conversation about Super Mario Maker 3. But when Super Mario Maker 2 dropped, like, the internet just kind of exploded. Like, again, it was literally just Mario Maker all over again, but better. Because Mario Maker 2 compared to Mario Maker 1 is absolutely nuts. So, yeah, Mario Maker videos lasted like a really long time on YouTube. Mario Maker 2 videos, I can go to like a trending page and scroll down for a while and see Mario Maker 2 on there. Since the game did come out a while ago, like it's going to be slightly difficult to find a like trending video on that game now, but if you do, I mean, more power to the person who's making those kinds of videos. I was trying to figure out how to get around this. I don't want to mine obsidian. I don't think I'll have to. All right. Not sure what I'm going to do with all these diamonds. Oh, emeralds. That's new. It was so green, it caught me off guard. I was like, why? Oh, that's emerald. Like, what is that? Oh, it's emerald. Cool. Oh, more. We're definitely in an extreme hills since emeralds are common. Yeah, I think I might just end it off here for now. Yeah, I might end this episode off here for now just because I'm getting kind of tired. I want to get this episode uploaded. You know what? Let's make a crafting table. Wait, no. Need something useless. Redstone. Kidding me? I gotta. Can I? Oh, there's no lights. That's why it's so dark. Because Optifine lights are stupid. that'll be the end of that. So I'm gonna log in and I'll see this sign, I guess.